Good morning, friends. So those of you who were with me while I struggled through how to screencast during our faculty time on Wednesday, there were a lot of tech hiccups, so I said that I would make a screencast walking through. So I've already opened QuickTime because I'm already talking to you, and I'm just going to click through James's instructions so that you can go back to them and follow the same instructions every time. So I have already gone through this, but you want to make sure that when you open your screencasting, it's going to give you the option for new screen recording. And if you want to do the whole screen, which is what you're seeing on mine right now, or just a section of your screen, and that's totally up to you in the way that you want to present material to your students. If you want them to see your beautiful face, you will use new movie recording, which will use the camera in your computer just like you're on FaceTime or something like that, or Google Hangouts, which we're all going to get excellent to work with. So you'll see this toolbar, and then once you hit record, you are live, you are talking. However, give yourself a little bit of a wait. I've found that it takes a couple of seconds for the audio to start working. Otherwise, it'll pick up in the middle of a sentence. So once you've hit record, once you've finished, you've done all your talking, up at the top, and I can see mine right here. I couldn't see it the other day for those of you who are with us while I was doing the demo of the screen recording. I would click this button right here, and then it will stop. The video will pop up in your screen. This is the video that I just made a minute ago. So it'll look like this. It won't have a name. It will say new screen recording with some numbers. You can rename it, and then you want to drag it to your desktop. So this is just a sample that I made, and I'm going to walk you through what to do next. If you are using the iPad, it's going to be a little bit different for you. And if that's something that people want to see, Gainer is probably better at it than me, which shouldn't be a surprise. Gainer's better at most things. So once you have finished creating your video, you're going to go over to your YouTube. If you haven't already logged in with your Hill Murray account, you are going to want to make sure that you're in your Hill Murray. Once you are, mine has a little cartoon of me trapped in a television, you'll click on this little camcorder guy. We're going to upload video. In order to go live, you have to go through being verified. That's something that James has kind of talked a little bit about, but is not something that we're working with right now. So once you have clicked that, this is what will pop up for you. I'm lazy. I like to drag and drop, but you could go to select file. So if you drag and drop, you'll just drop it in, select file. You would just make sure that you are looking at your desktop. You can click it here and hit open. You'll know it worked either way if you drag and drop because it has that little arrow. You're going to want to give it a title. Description is not necessary. For the way that I'm going to structure my classes, I'm going to put all of my videos into a new and different playlist. I have lots of playlists that I already use. So if you need to create a new playlist, that's all you do. New title. We'll call this demo screencast. The visibility, James wants them to be unlisted. And I'll talk about that in a second. You need to make sure after you have chosen your playlist, or if you just want it on your account in the middle somewhere, that the video is made for kids. And then you're going to hit next. On the second page, we'll go 1, 2, 3. On this second page, there's nothing here that we're going to need to be working with, so you're just going to hit next again. Visibility, again, you want it to go to unlisted. If you want to get fancy, you can go and schedule your videos in advance if that's something you really want to get into. So once I have completed all of these steps, I'm going to copy the video link. For my students, I'm going to drop theirs into Google Classroom. So you'll go to your Google Classroom homepage. I will pull up U.S. History first hour. And I'm going to do it just as an announcement. So you'll, here's our first screencast. Add link, and then I'll copy and paste the link here. Then once I hit post, the students, as long as they are using their Hill Marie account and they have access to the link, they will be able to see it. The making it unlisted means that it can't just be searched. So you have to make sure that you give them the link so that they can always find their way back. I'm going to hit save now that I have my link. You have the opportunity again here. You could post it on all kinds of different platforms if you really felt the need to do so. And now here mine is. So I can click on it and test it. To give an example. There's the beautiful sound of my voice in 2 seconds flat. Once you have done that, that's it. I know it seems like a lot of clicks and a lot of steps, but this is something that if you really want to give face time to your students and give them lecture notes or something like that, it's going to be a great resource. It's something that I plan on using basically every day of our online instruction time. So if you have questions, please feel free to reach out to me. I'm not the expert, but I can walk you through it, and I can help you in any way that I possibly can. We're all in this together, and I hope to see you all soon. Bye.